Hey Taurus, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. I have already started your reading, but I couldn't even speak during your reading. I had such a hard time, which is really odd, but I think it's this shadow period of Mercury retrograde that's really getting to me. So I figured instead of putting you guys through all that, I was just going to tell you what came out. What came out in the beginning of your reading was flexible, to be fair, and deep knowing. I feel like you're going to have to go with the flow with something involved in your partnership or relationship. And you really know that. You know you're going to have to allow it to go the way it has to go. You got to try not to control it. You know, all the things we're asked. You know, that's the deep knowing part. We're asked not to control the outcome. We're asked to let spirit take over, to put our requests into the universe and then sit back and allow, and not try and make it be a specific person, a specific way, a specific time, a specific situation. It's got to be the way that it's supposed to be, but you can feel free to put in your requests to the universe, right? Okay, we don't, some of us just want to win, and it's like, it's got to be Bobby from 10th grade who broke my heart and hurt me, and I want to rectify that situation, so he's got to come back, right? And we do this through our whole life. You might have done this in 10th grade, but then you're 20 and you're doing it again with some other person. Then you're 30 and you do it again. Some creep that, isn't worthy of you really hurt you, and you want to win, so you want to get them back. I need them back in my life so that I win. No, that's like a booby prize. That means you lose. All right. So, but you are not the only person. Everyone has done this. And I deal with people who are, I promise you, in their 60s that are still doing this because they never learned the lesson. The lesson was to be flexible and balanced in your relationships. And the deep knowing is knowing that you've got to give it up to spirit. And why? Because spirit's asking you to trust. Trust. This situation is calling on you to have faith. They want you to free yourself and release your ex. They want that energy gone. They don't want you doing this anymore, hanging on to someone just because you want to win or whatever the situation is, trying to control it. Be flexible, to be fair, deep knowing. Spirit wants you to trust them. It is safe for you to love. It will be safe for you to love when you release this. Open your heart to give and receive the highest love of all, not wanting that person back that you need to let go of. This is the highest love of all, and Spirit says, trust us. We know who's best for you, and we know who you got to release. And no, we want you to be flexible and balanced. We don't want you trying to just win for the sake of winning. And I'm telling you, people don't really realize that that's what they're doing till I sit down and explain it to them. You want this person back that cheated on you, that hurt you, that is married, whatever it is. That's because you just want to win, not because it's what's right and what's good for you at all. Spirit says what's good for you is we want you to receive the highest energy and love of all, and we want that to be you give and receive from somebody who's a high vibration. And they say, trust us. We know what needs to go and what needs to stay in your life. We're the only ones that stand in the way of our happiness. Spirit would never stand in the way of our happiness. They line it all up for us perfectly, and then we go and screw up the whole plan. It happens all the time. Anyway, let's get into it. So you have a deep knowing of this. Like, you're starting to really get it. You're like, you know what? I do. I have to trust Spirit that they know who is the highest energy of all for me. What is the highest energy of love for me? And what do I have to do to release this old energy? It could just be an energy, right? All right, but let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know about this reading for Taurus, for anyone with Taurus placements, or anyone else who's guided to see the Taurus reading? What's the most important messages we have for the people that need them the most? What do we need to know here? What's important and what do we need to know in this situation? It's for November 2021 or whenever anyone is guided to see it. It's for the entire month. It's a love message. It's only about love, and it's only about people who are looking for love or trying to find love or are dealing with something having to do with love or want to. What do we need to know? Taurus reading. Okay. All right. Flexible, to be fair, deep knowing, free yourself. Yeah, there's choices. Look at this. Look at that. And look at the choice right in the middle. It's the heart. There it is, right? So you have a choice here. And I think that's the hard part is you got this, situation from the past that needs to be released. Spirit says for yourself, it's time for you to take back control of your life and release your ex. Yeah, they're coming out devil. Very karmic, very murky energy. This is someone who's got a hold on you. And now if they don't personally have a hold on you, then you've got a karmic energy attachment. I would definitely say it's time for cord cutting if you haven't already. I have stuff on my playlist and on my community board from Tools from Ascension, which is one of my favorite channels I talk about all the time here. Hopefully something on there could help you. And if not, that'll take you into the Tools for Ascension channel. And I know that Wolfgang has a ton of things that could help you. All right, let's keep going here. So we got a choice, and it has to do with some kind of a karmic attachment here. Taurus reading. Yeah, we've got the Hermit, and it's reversed. So I feel like you've been enlightened about this. And like there's a deep knowing. You have been enlightened about this. You see this. You know this. This is no surprise. Tell me more. Yeah, coming out of the Five of Cups reversed. One more. We've got King of Cups, and at the bottom we have the Six of Wands reversed. So this is like lack of confidence, lack of success, something, but we are healing. There's some kind of healing going on. It could have to do, I want one card on the King of Cups here. Is this you or is this someone else? Yeah, oh my gosh, look at this. So it's a Pisces. We have the moon and we have the hangman. This for me would be Pisces. If it were just the moon, I'd feel like it could be Pisces or Cancer, but it's hangman as well. So this feels Pisces to me. Now keep in mind, they might not come through as a Pisces for you. They could be some other sun sign, but they have a very strong Pisces placement, whether you realize that or not. And they're saying for yourself from this, the Eight of Swords here, it is reversed. They're saying, look, you might have felt very trapped in this devil energy. You free yourself right here. And they're saying, please release this person. They're very karmic to you. And this could be your energy, like really looking at it, seeing the full picture here as the Hermit and the Hangman here, looking at it from another perspective, putting yourself in an uncomfortable position to see it, to see what? The devil right there. To see what it is that is so karmic about this, or what is so, dark, and what is so skewed and murky about this is that it's this very, it's devil energy. Honestly, that's what it is. So listen, Spirit is saying it's safe for you to love the highest energy of all. You just have to release this old thing, or this old person, or this old energy attachment. And listen, for those of you that are going to say, I released them a long time ago, blah, blah, blah. Either you're still hanging on to their nasty energy, or you still got their things in your house, or you still have their number in your phone, or you still text them or correspond with them in some way, or it's not your reading. So no need to bitch about it. Either do the work or don't, or it's not your reading. This could be that it's not your reading. I love the people that come on and start screaming at me like blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking, if it doesn't resonate, it's probably not your reading. Right? Anyway, so, this is important for someone, but if it's not yours, please check your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mercury, your Mars, your Jupiter. My readings are for any placement. In fact, they're for anybody. You could probably watch any one of my readings if you're guided to the title, and it's probably your reading, because that's what I say when I'm shuffling the cards, that this could be for anyone who's guided here, whenever they're guided here. You could go watch a reading from last year and it might resonate with you. Anyway, but what I'm getting at here is someone is trying to see something, but what they're really seeing, I feel what they're seeing is that how karmic this is. It's the moon, it's the devil. There's this kind of illusionary confusion going on here with the Seven of Cups and the devil and the moon. Lots of murky energy, and we got somebody here who's fixated on trying to figure it out. Like, what is this? Well, as you're in this energy of going within, trying to figure it out. You know, you're not moving forward. You're really trying to tap into this energy. You're figuring it out. You're seeing it. Like, you see how karmic this is. There is a very deep knowing about this. And the fact that you're going to have to go with the flow, and you're going to have to release the old karmic energy, or you can't graduate. It's like you can't move to the next level. And Spirit's saying, look, you know, open your heart to give and receive of the highest energy of all. That means you're going to have to heal and let go of this old murky energy. Free yourself from that energy. Free. It's time for you to take back your control. It's time. The time has come for you to clear your energy. And that energy came from this murky karmic X. I hope this makes sense. For some of you, this could be several X's where you keep getting karmic after karmic after karmic. And why? Because you're not getting the lesson. You're not learning it. And there's this deep knowing. Like Spirit says, you know it. Tap into it. What is the lesson that you needed to learn? We want you to be flexible, and you will be treated fairly. We want you to also be balanced. There's a deep knowing. You know inside of you what it is you need to learn about whatever this is, so that you can release it once and for all. And you are here in this hangman and hermit energy, looking at it, seeing it, and figuring it out right here and now. Like, this is something you're doing right here and now. This is a healing technique that you're doing. It's a good place to be. You're trying to figure out. It's helping you get past a time. It's something that you don't really understand, or you don't really know. Very karmic-y, very murky, very skewed in what you're seeing, and you're trying to figure it out, but you need to be released from it. The whole thing really does come down to, even if you don't have all the answers, you still need to release yourself from this. See how she's blindfolded? It doesn't matter that she's blindfolded. What matters is that she needs to get out of it, right? Guys, let me know about this reading. I would love to hear you chime in down below and comment on this, so I would know if this made sense to some of you. I'm sure not many of you are going to want to. I know people do not like to hear when they have to release their karmics. They don't like to hear it. But that trigger you get when somebody says, oh, Spirit wants you to release your, murky devil, karmic person, or whatever. That trigger is, all our triggers are meant for us. They're like a gift. Thank you for the trigger, because that's where I need to heal. So if you get triggered by something someone says, like a reader or a spiritualist or anything in your life triggers you like this, that's the area you need to heal in. So that's why triggers are there for you. They're actually a gift. They show you where you haven't healed and where you need to do the work. Okay, I hope that makes sense. But let's grab you a couple of angel cards. Angels, what do we need to know here? Oh, we got a bunch. I don't want that many. Clarity. I just dropped clarity. I saw it, so I have to say it. I don't usually look while I'm doing it. And that's what you're trying to do in this whole reading, is get clarity in a situation that's very kind of murky, right? I'm not really sure what's going on here. And this is that clarity that you're trying to get while you put yourself in an uncomfortable position to look at it from a different perspective here. Spirit is saying, look, we've stepped in. We want to help you. This is the deep knowing that you have here. We are sending you information either through your intuition or through tarot card readers or spiritualists, or however, when you flip on the page and you hear this or you see something on TV, we're sending you information. We definitely are sending you information so you can get clear on this. Something shows up in your feed. It's like, wow, that has something to do with the situation. Watch it. There might be a reason why it showed up, right? So we have here spontaneity. There's something suddenly going to happen that's going to help you get more aligned. To be fair, and harmony is a lot of balance. It's going to help you, and you're going to really appreciate it. Beauty. Things are going to get a lot better for you when you receive this clarity, and then you go with it and move along with it. You're going to go into this very balanced energy, harmony, spontaneity. It's going to happen fast, where all of a sudden it's like you get it. You get the clarity. You realize that to be fair is all about harmony. I want to be in a harmonious relationship. I want to go with whatever Spirit's telling me to trust. I am going to go with the flow, and I'm going to release everything I wanted before. I'm not even going to try to pull it in. I'm going to allow Spirit to show me where who, what, where, when, why, how it's supposed to go for me, because Spirit's trying to put you in alignment with the highest energy of all, giving and receiving with an open heart in the highest energy of all, and it will be safe for you to love. And Spirit says, trust us. This situation is calling for you to have faith. We will get you to the right person at the right time. However that is. Now, you can't sit home on the couch and eat bonbons all week. If you want to get out there and meet somebody, they are not going to randomly come show up on your door. So you're going to have to actually do something on your end to help this along. And that is listen to your intuition, because Spirit will guide you to where you need to be and when you need to be there. When that friend just spontaneity, the card we just had there, when your friend spontaneously calls you out of the blue and says, hey, I wanted to go to blah, 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 dot, dot, dot. And you're like, oh, okay, well, I don't think so. You know, my show's on tonight. That was your cue. That friend was triggered by Spirit to call you, to ask you to go out so that you could be out and about in public and meet someone that they have aligned for you. And this doesn't have to be that. It could be anything. But I really feel as though you are being guided away from the past and into the future. And you really do know this. There's some kind of deep knowing here that you're supposed to be flexible. You're supposed to let this happen. Trust Spirit. Get really balanced with the To Be Fair card, and that they are helping you meet somebody with much higher vibration than the last person. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I really do. It made total sense to me. I'm hoping it does to you. If it wasn't your reading, please check the other readings. Check them all. Watch them all, and then they're very short. None of them are over like 18 minutes long, that at the most, okay? So watch them all. Some of them are only, 15 minutes. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Please do click the like. I appreciate you for doing that. It keeps our channel going over here and keeps me putting these free readings out for you guys, and I appreciate you for it. What else? Oh, comment down below. I want to hear from you guys, okay? Let me know if you think that this could have, especially if you know what this is. I love hearing from the people who go, I know exactly what this is. I appreciate that, knowing that I'm connecting with your energy. And as always, comment so that we continue to exchange energy. All right, guys, I hope that you had, you enjoyed it. And I hope you have a great month of November. Happy Thanksgiving for those of you in the United States that celebrate. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great month. Bye.